Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Retcon.
No Hayden today. He's got a chicken deal going on.
Yeah, that's all he told us. So that's
He
all
kept
we're
he
gonna
kept
tell
it
you.
very vague, actually,
Yeah.
in the little message he sent us.
But Gabe and I are here, so that's good enough. I
Yes,
think.
that is.
that's the best you get.
Yeah, we're all you get today. So deal with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to get us started. Actually, so I want to address that reel we had on Instagram that caused a little bit of discourse in the comments.
Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't.
And you know what?
I think
they're
it was pretty
right.
healthy.
They're right. They're right. Call out is we neglected to acknowledge, I guess, our modern horror icons.
Yeah.
Because I think when people think icon, they think of like history, right? They think historical icon.
Well, classic, right?
Classic, right?
Yeah.
But these characters, these modern icons, so to speak, they haven't had the time to develop that like iconic aura,
That
so to
following,
speak.
you know?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
following. And so I want to just say Art the Clown is definitely a modern horror icon.
Definitely. Yeah, we can't leave him. I tried to say that when I was like, wait, hey guys, sorry, we do acknowledge that Art the Clown is a modern classic.
Yeah, and so is Pennywise.
So is Pennywise, yes.
And I have one, and this might cause even more discourse in the comments. Give it some time. But Nikki from Obsession is
Nikki Freeman?
Yes. She's going to be a modern horror icon. And not even in terms of like just being scared, because she's horrifying in the film in a good way.
I think what will be more iconic will be the Wish Willow. Not necessarily Nikki, because I see Nikki more as like, the last girl, right, that survives everything.
Yeah.
Same thing with like Laurie Strode from like Halloween. Like she is the last girl. She survives. Same thing with Sally in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. She's like the last girl. They're the last girl, right? They survive the horrors.
Yeah, so I guess the One Wish Willow would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
But it's also like an iconic item, because also horror movies do have iconic items that, like Michael Myers' mask. That is iconic. Like that is part of his identity. But it's also a physical, embodiment of the fear that he has.
Yeah, can we talk about it though? Like horror movies in the past month have just been like popping off, and it's June.
It is. And I'm not going to lie.
Like when you think horror movies, usually you don't think spring, summer releases. You're thinking more fall, right? Fall, winter.
Actually, it's better for horror movies to be released in the summer than it is for, that spooky season. Like
Why is
autumn.
that?
Well, so basically is that when you release it like in October or September, or like during these, like when everyone's kind of in the mood to see that, most people aren't watching new horror films. They're rewatching old ones because they're in that movie.
They
So
want to watch the classics. and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. So no one's really in the mood to see more horror on the horror that they're already watching. So it's very interesting. But like, yeah, cinemas and usually studios release horror movies during the summer or like the early parts of the year, which is quite strange. I never figured that out until, later. And then it made so much more sense.
Yeah, I mean, now that you say that, like now that you've explained it, it does make a lot more sense.
Well, again, I had my boss from the cinema tell me this. He's just like, yeah, they don't really release horror movies during, the spooky season, because like no one watches them. Unless it's like, of course, an iconic one, right? Unless it has the fan base that will draw people out, like Halloween.
Yeah.
That's always released in October. For obvious reasons, right?
Yeah.
But every other horror movie, it has difficulty, especially new stories and new takes. It's difficult for them to be released at that time period.
Makes sense.
Yes, yeah. So I just learned that. So now everyone knows that, horror movies.
Education.
We are an educational show as much as
Are we?
Well, we try to be.
Well,
we try our best.
But in keeping on the topic of horror films, I do want to address just like the back-to-back. Like you know what? All right. Backrooms. Let's talk about Backrooms first.
Yes, it is.
What did you think of it?
I liked it. I mean, of course, I'm not deep into the lore that is the
Neither am
Backrooms.
I. Like I know it's based off of a creepypasta.
Yeah, like mini series, right? A photo and all this and that, and then obviously from that it like developed into a
I believe
following.
Isn't it Kane Parsons Backrooms that it's based off of?
Well, he's directing it, so he's
Yeah, so like
basing it off
it's
of
based off
him.
of his
Yeah.
like short films.
So a
on
lot of
YouTube.
people were quite angry about that, or like I shouldn't say angry. They were upset because they didn't include like everything or the different levels that.
I mean, there is one scene where it does kind of show different levels, so to speak.
Yeah, like the descending. I mean,
yeah,
I
like it's
I guess-
descending, and you see the chair kind of get more and more clipped into the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah, so there are levels to it.
I just like I feel like I don't know. I feel like with the concept of the backrooms, they could have done more.
Well, I think they just needed to give us a taste. Because if you show us too much, then it kind of loses its value, doesn't it? But I think the way that Kane did it was brilliant because he just gave us a taste. And we know that there's more. We know like it's
Yeah.
infinite, right? We know that there's more. We know that there's this, company doing, I guess, like monitoring it. But like that's all we get. And
I
I
guess,
think I kind of
like-
like that better.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. The movie to me, I was hoping for more. I'm not like I was
Okay.
hoping for more. And then in fairness, and this could be just my biases, but I went and saw Obsession the next day.
Ooh, well, how was it?
Oh,
Right?
Like-
Oh, it's so good. Oh, Corey Barker has my faith. Like
Oh,
now,
yeah.
now he's taking on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He's reviving.
he's
that-
going after isn't his next film or is that the Backrooms director? No. The it's like a Ghostbusters gone wrong. Anything but ghosts or something
Yeah,
like that.
anything but ghosts. That's his next film. But he's already slated that he's gonna take A24's Texas Chainsaw Massacre because A24 got the rights,
Oh, okay.
but they were waiting for a
That's-
director. And now
alright.
they have their director, which is I think he's gonna kill it.
But so Backrooms and Obsession, two horror movies that are doing really well right now.
Absolutely,
Very
yeah.
popular. Both Gen Z directors, both very young guys that are
Yeah.
directing it,
They're
right?
our age, basically.
Yeah, like how old's Curry Barker? He's
He's 26.
26, and then the
Kane
director of the
Parson is
Backroom
20.
is 20. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he is my age.
Yeah.
Or a year younger, actually.
You're younger than you, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing?
But Gen Z directors, can we take a sec?
Like a round of applause
Just
for like
Gen Z directors, we're breaking through. The generation's
making
breaking in, you know?
and you know what's the most worrisome
It's
thing
exciting.
about this? It is exciting. However, Hollywood is gonna take the completely wrong message from this and they're just gonna feed us absolute garbage.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be repeat.
Just
They
like
saw
repeat the formula.
Obsession was really well done. You just wait. We're gonna get Obsession 2,
Yeah.
directed by someone completely different,
Yep.
with a completely different cast, and maybe a callback.
Maybe a callback
maybe.
to
I'm calling it now. It's
Yep,
gonna happen. now.
We're gonna do
I
like
pray.
the Obsession cinematic universe.
Well, because that Curry Barker already said that anything but ghosts is gonna be set in the same universe as Obsession.
yeah, they're gonna have
with
some,
a couple callovers to
Yeah.
Obsession or callbacks or whatever you want to call them.
but yeah.
But I think like that's the way to go about it. Is like just like have references here and there.
Yes.
I don't think Obsession, like a movie like Obsession, does not need a sequel, and I don't want a sequel.
It
for
doesn't,
Obsession.
and also it doesn't really work without that same kind of premise of
Exactly.
being obsessed with somebody. right?
Exactly. Now, on the flip side, I think The Backrooms is a film that could use a sequel.
Yes, it could. Yes.
You know, because there's more story to be told there with The Backrooms.
And you can also layer it on top of each other. Like,
Exactly.
you can have prequels, you can have sequels. I think it has a perfect.
like
I
The
would
Backrooms
say-
is something you can turn into a franchise.
Yes, and honestly, I hope that A24. I don't know. A24 isn't big on sequels.
No, they're not. And
However, I think they could make standalone horror movies that still tie into
The Backrooms,
Backrooms. I
like you
think
can
that's the
kind of do like
best
a
way to do it.
Conjuring thing with
yeah,
it.
exactly. So I don't know, but still, like they have like these two movies have like we have to acknowledge that they have outpaced some of the biggest studios
Oh
that have
yeah,
released,
like
and the biggest one like is Mandalorian and Grogu.
yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu comes out. You know, it's a Star Wars movie. It came and went. Still haven't seen it.
I have yet to see it.
I-
Hayden
I'm gonna-
apparently saw it, but he's like,
My dad saw it last night and he enjoyed it. He thought it was really good.
yeah,
I'm gonna wait for it to come to streaming. I don't think it's a movie that I'm gonna be
Yeah.
spending my money on.
no, me neither. But
Like
yeah.
I like the Mandalorian show. I quite enjoyed it. Season 3 was
but I think it was like I think it just capped off really nicely with the show.
yeah.
Like it not. I mean, it
But like
didn't
I'm just
end.
well that's my thing. It's like, did we need this film?
Yeah.
Like what does it
Uh-huh.
do? Like and like you know what? For some people, it doesn't further anything in the Star Wars universe.
Not
It's just
really.
like a side story.
Yeah.
And we need more of that. We do need more of that where you don't have to watch hours and hours of film prior to the theater experience. But at the same time, I'm like, you couldn't have given us something
like more
with original characters
Well, the thing is that like this is the first Star Wars movie we get.
since Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, which was 7 years ago, mind you. So this is our like reintroduction back into the universe, like first real cinematic reintroduction to the universe, and it flopped.
Well, okay, I wouldn't say it flopped.
Well, money wise, it did flop.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, but
Yeah,
but like I just like I don't know, man. Like I feel like there's so much more to the Star Wars universe with the
So much
lore
more.
and everything.
look, I
Like
mean,
we
I think
don't
we
need
went
to
into
be
it like,
we don't like and yes, I understand Mandalorian and Grogu makes a ton of money,
oh yeah, absolutely,
right? The
Yeah.
the merchandising from that film alone is
it's gonna be amazing.
it's gonna make
Yeah,
at least a good chunk of its budget back on
yeah,
merchandising.
Disney's gonna be fine.
Right?
there's no
But-
real.
Again, it's like, okay, so you made a film so you could market Baby Yoda toys. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Why didn't we just do like an Old Republic and add a Baby Yoda character? You know, expand the lore.
Yeah,
Because, like, I don't know, man. There's so much more to be told with the Star Wars lore, and it disappoints me every single time I hear about a new release. Now, granted, I'm excited for the new Ryan Gosling Star Wars film that's coming.
Starfighter. Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
Mhm.
And then, is Dawn of the Jedi still happening?
We have not heard anything
Like-
from Dawn of the Jedi.
like-
I honestly think they're putting
I think
it
it's
on the
canceled.
back burner.
I think it's canceled, honestly.
Yeah, after the
It's-
performance that Mando and Grogu
Yeah.
had,
I
think
don't see us
they're
getting
really
Dawn of the
like
Jedi.
slowing down on their like expansion of Star Wars universe. But I
But
think
like, give us more stuff like Andor.
yes, Andor was amazing.
Andor was unbelievable.
and it actually
Like, it doesn't-
furthered the plot
we don't
of
need-
the Empire and of the
Yeah.
rebels and all that, right? It had some foundational
We don't need
like
feature length films as filler.
Yeah.
Save the feature films for when you're actually gonna do another episode,
right? Yeah.
right? And like maybe every now and again you can do a side story like Mandalorian and Grogu or Rogue One or
Rogue
Solo.
One, I think, was the most successful side story that
well,
Disney
Rogue
ever
One,
put.
yeah, because it directly ties into New Hope.
Well, exactly. But I think stories like that, they deserve the cinematic treatment that,
Mhm.
that actually tie in to the bigger.
Like if you're gonna do a Knights of the Old Republic adaptation,
Now that
now granted, I don't think that should be a film. I think that should be a 10 episode like multi-season HBO show or Disney Plus show or whatever, like HBO style show,
right, yeah.
you know?
Well, because like Disney
Because
can
that's-
do that.
Disney can do that. Disney
They did it with Andor, and Andor received its praise. It was
Disney
well
can do
received.
anything that they want.
Yeah, they can, and yet they
And yet
continue.
they just don't. Because
Yeah.
they're so worried, like they want to be safe, right? And I get that.
But they used to be so experimental, though. That's the thing. Like they used to produce things.
It's
That-
like we're hitting a like I love Star Wars. I grew up with Star Wars.
Yeah.
And there's glimmers of hope here and there with Star Wars, right?
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
Maul was amazing. I loved Maul.
I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it is just.
You should definitely watch it.
cinematic.
Anything Star Wars animated
It's good.
is good.
It's good. Yeah.
It's just like I don't understand this need to just avoid the Legends lore
Yeah.
because it's so rich and there's so much there. Like you don't
There's
have
so
to
much. Like,
copy it exactly, but you can take concepts.
absolutely.
You know, like there's a good corner of the internet that really, really, really wants them to canonize the Force Unleashed games.
yes.
Now,
they-
I
they
think
do,
that
yeah.
I don't think that they should. I honestly don't think that they should canonize the Force Unleashed games. What I think they should do is they should adapt them. There's no way you
Oh,
can
yeah.
canonize something like that because the character Starkiller is so unbelievably overpowered in
Right?
those games.
Like he's just.
It just wouldn't make sense power scaling wise.
and plus, like him also against Darth Vader that he does do in the games. It's just like you kind of take away a lot of what Darth Vader is.
Exactly.
With him.
But what you can do is you can adapt it. Maybe you nerf him
Yeah.
a little bit, and yes, it's gonna make a lot of fanboys angry.
Well, we're not in the
But-
business of making people happy. We're in the business of getting good stuff out
And
there.
the story of the Force Unleashed, it might need a little bit of tweaking to fit with canon.
Well, of course. I mean,
Because
that's like with every
in the
Star Wars
story-
property. Right?
In the story, Galen Merrick, the main character,
Yeah.
Starkiller, his death, like the original, there's clones and this whole thing.
Yes. Yeah.
But anyway, his death in the first game is what inspires the rebellion.
Okay, yeah.
Now, in canon, that's not true.
That's not true, no.
But you can, I'm sure they can find a workaround.
Well, of course, I mean, the rebellion is huge, right? Like it's a it's an active resistance against the empire, and the empire is vast. So like the rebellion, yeah, sure, it happens. It starts in like key planets, of course, but then it spreads.
But like, I don't even think it should be a Force Unleashed. If they're gonna adapt anything, can we get an Old Republic adaptation?
Yeah,
like for the love of God, man,
it's right there. Disney, it's right
there.
You have it.
You have a massive
there.
fan base of the game. The MMO was released in 2011. It is 2026 and it is still active. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of the most active MMOs there is.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, it's the only thing that's keeping like consistent, because like no one's touching it.
Exactly.
Nothing is happening.
We're supposedly, I don't know if we still are, but we're supposedly getting a Knights of the Old Republic remake.
Right.
By Saber, I believe.
Maybe.
I could be wrong on that though.
I have no idea. I know.
You'll have
like
to fact check me.
Lucasfilm has been like very quiet.
But like, and I don't even know if the Knights of the Old Republic remaster is happening. But
yeah,
it's just like there's so much more to Star Wars than just what happened between episodes 1 and 9.
Yes.
Like there's so much, right?
It's crazy because like
there's this whole thing. Like I don't know how familiar you are with the Legends lore, but like the Yuuzhan Vong.
No, I don't know about that one.
Okay, so the Yuuzhan Vong essentially are this extra galactic race. So they're from outside the Star Wars galaxy. Now I haven't actually read the books that they're in. I just have watched a ton of lore videos.
Are they pre-Republic? Like
no, they're post-Empire.
Oh, post-Empire. Oh, okay.
And so it's implied, I don't know if it's confirmed, but it's very, very heavily implied that Palpatine's whole plan was because he knew that they were going to invade.
Right, that's why he
that's why he built up the Empire,
right,
and that's why he builds up the Death Star, right? Mm-hmm. In order to, in a very twisted fashion,
to protect. Yeah,
right?
Okay, I have heard of that.
Yeah. Now, shout out Eckhart's Ladder and Star Wars Theory on YouTube. We're giving them shout outs because this is where I get a lot of my Star Wars lore from, because I don't have time to read Star Wars books.
There's a lot
all day, every day.
There's a lot though.
There is a ton.
Understandable. There's a lot to go through.
There's a ton. So I use their videos to catch myself up on lore.
That's good.
Yeah. And the Yuuzhan Vong, just as a concept, and I'm pretty sure that it's like, I don't know if they're immune to the Force or if they're not, like the Force is weak against them.
Yeah, because they're so like completely different, right? They don't play with the.
Well, here's the big thing with them: they absolutely hate machines.
Right. Okay.
They hate droids. Now, what's the big thing in Star Wars Galaxy? Droids.
Everywhere.
Right? Because their whole thing is like they're biotech essentially.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That
like their
sense.
ships are all like their ships kind of, at least like the way it was described in the video, they look kind of like tumors.
Oh, that's lovely.
They're called world ships, I think. I believe they're called world ships.
Oh, because they have like colonies in them, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes, I remember.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
I've heard pieces of this, and I didn't really pay too much attention because I'm already lost.
And so there's a scrap concept. I think it was for Star Wars: The Clone Wars, like the last season, not the season 7 we got, the original season 7.
Okay, yeah.
And
did they introduce them?
Well, yes, it would have introduced them because they would have found one, like a body of one, on Coruscant. Right? Because in the lore, they've been sitting outside the Star Wars galaxy since like the Clone Wars.
Okay, yeah.
And just like watching and
waiting.
like plotting,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And that's another very cool concept that Disney could take and like expand. And that story can be told through episodes 10, 11, 12. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hope Disney does something with that, because that'd be amazing. And that would revitalize the franchise in such a way.
No, they're going to revive Count Dooku.
No, they're gonna be like
somehow Count Dooku return.
Somehow Palpatine return. You're like, what again? Like, are you kidding me?
No, and there's like even,
and then we're gonna get another like Star Killer base, or like another worldly like station. They'll be like, it's been hiding in the unknown regions of the galaxy, and you're like, are you kidding? What?
In the lead up to Rise of Skywalker, when they're talking about how Palpatine had a base in the unknown regions,
yeah.
and everything. You know what? I was actually kind of excited because I was like, okay, there's some interesting things that they could do with the unknown regions.
But at the same time, Palpatine,
And then they just made it an army of zombie Star Destroyers. Are you kidding me? And you attach Death Star lasers to the Star Destroyers because why not?
Also, the smart thing is,
why not?
Let's bury them under ice, so they have to break through the ice. Like, that's not going to affect any equipment. Nah, let's just break the. I mean, it looks cool.
The idea
is it practical?
The idea of a Palpatine clone actually did happen in Legends. He did clone himself,
right? Yeah, like
it does happen.
But he also has
But
he
it's
also has
like the
droids too. Like, I can't
the way it's
remember
done
where it
in
is.
Legends is just it's so much more like it just makes more sense instead of just Palpatine returned.
Well, it's the same thing. Like,
It's just like, hey, he's back, guys. Like
he's always been there somewhere. You know, just waiting.
well, because they don't explicitly state this in Episode 9, but in the Legends story, he's doing essence transfer.
Oh, okay.
Right, so he transfers his essence into a clone version of himself.
Right.
Which it's implied that's what he's doing in Episode 9. You know, because we see him on Exegol and he's got all the clones, and it's also shown to be that like wasn't Snoke a failed clone or something like that?
It was just him all this time. It was
Yeah, it was really just like
yeah. Again, it just they could
as
do
a,
so
as a
much
Star
good
Wars
stuff.
fan, it hurts. And you know what? The Tales animation shows, like the Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire, and what's the other one? Tales of Outlaws, or no?
No, isn't it Tales of
There's Tales of the Jedi, Tales of the Empire,
yeah.
Tales of what's the other one? It's got Asajj Ventress. I watched it. It's called Asajj. It's got Asajj Ventress in it. There's 3 episodes on Asajj Ventress, and I think the other 3 episodes are on Cad Bane.
Okay.
Maybe that is Tales of the No, that can't be Tales of the Empire because Tales of the Empire has Barasafi.
Okay, we have Tales on the other Underworld?
That's what it is.
Yes.
Tales of the Underworld.
Because it's Empire, Jedi, and like
Underworld. Okay, yeah. Those were great. I love those little mini series, so to speak, I guess.
They're miniseries, yeah. And they also expand just a little bit.
Well,
Like, they don't show you
That's
everything.
what I'm saying. Like, we just
give
need
you a
little expansions in the Star Wars lore. We don't need these big, swathing events,
Yeah.
right? If Disney wants to continue telling Star Wars shows, but they don't want to adapt anything crazy from the Legends lore or take any inspiration from the Legends lore, don't give us big, swathing events. Just give us, like, slice of life in the Star Wars universe. Those were the best parts of Andor when he's walking around and it's just
Coruscant.
It's just Coruscant. You know, that's the best part of Andor.
And you actually get to see like the world isn't just about starships and like massive.
Yeah, there's more
fights.
to the Star Wars world.
Yeah. And there's actually
than-
people that live in the Star Wars world.
Exactly.
right?
There's more than just the Navy.
Yeah, right? The Imperial Navy and the Rebels. Those are the only 2 factions that exist.
So where do you think Star Wars goes from here after Mando and Grogu? Like, what's their next step here? Because we've been saying all these crazy ideas, but genuinely, what do you think Disney's going to do next?
I think I don't know. I think they're going to be very careful with Starfighter. I don't think they're going to introduce anything big. They're just going to give us, big spectacles, or it could be the other way around. They just give us a day in the life of this guy. But I don't know. Disney's always too careful with how they introduce new stuff to us, and they never do it the right way.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
usually they
worry
should
with
they
Starfighter,
should-
especially after Project Hail Mary. I worry that it's just going to be a ripoff of Project Hail Mary.
Well, yeah. He's just going to be this
He's just gonna
slightly
be, like-
charismatic, a little anxious guy.
Well, it's going to be Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's going to play Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah, well, but also he's also really good at the characters he gets.
Yes. However, a lot of his characters are very similar in temperament.
True. However, it's also like the dialogue. Trying to see him explaining things with Star Wars dialogue.
I don't know. I'm hopeful. But like,
I'm always
I don't
hopeful
think
because Star Wars is so good.
I don't think
there's so
even
much good
Disney
stuff.
knows what the next step for Star Wars is.
I mean, after Mandalorian and Grogu, I think there's a board meeting. Someone got a memo, and they're like, "All right, everyone, we need to meet because we're gonna talk."
that Star Wars and Marvel crossover might happen a lot sooner than we think.
Oh no, that's why Doomsday is taking forever.
That's why. Did you see the thing? It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna still be working on it until they rip it away from our hands in November. And I'm like,
Yeah.
guys, What happened to movies being done before the release date? You know what I'm saying?
No, like why do we have to keep adding things till the very last day?
Well, this is what happens when you axe your VFX staff.
all of it,
Just all
of it. Yeah. All right. I don't know.
So
Disney.
let's.
But I can tell you this: that Obsession and Backrooms has put a lot of pressure on Disney now. Disney is looking.
I think there's a lot of pressure just on studios in general because they're seeing
Well,
these
yeah.
lower budget films start, plowing the box office.
Like now, Blumhouse and A24, those are like
well, Blumhouse
riding
has been
high.
established for a while, and
They have, but this
A24 is
is-
just starting to make money now.
But
They've been
Blumhouse-
around a while too.
They like, I mean, it's been like 40 years for not Blumhouse, for A24.
Yeah.
Blumhouse has had like 30 years now. And now they are getting the recognition because Blumhouse used to make that, those cheap, cheesy horror movies. But now they're like, no, we're going after the prize. We're hunting whales.
Yeah, now we're like, this is our film that may or may not win Best Picture. It probably won't because horror movies never do.
They never do. However, the Academy, it's changing slowly.
Actually,
but
I don't know if that's even true. If horror movies never win Best Picture,
no, they have won Best Picture, but it's been Silence of the Lambs won Best Picture. Understandable.
Get Out didn't win Best Picture. Did
No,
it?
it didn't win. No,
Should have.
no. But it got a lot of praise though. But again, praise is praise. Awards are awards. So
Yeah, I want to kick it away from Disney for a second,
Yep.
and let's go over to our Blue brand because we did get some news coming from Mr. Gunn.
yes,
The
we
gun
did.
has not jammed.
Not yet.
So,
and, I hope
starting
it
off-
doesn't-
We got Batman Cape Crusader.
Yes, season 2, first looks pretty good.
Okay, so I was not the biggest fan of season 1.
Really?
I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay.
Well, I mean, for
It
me,
was different, for sure.
I always keep going back to the original series, the original animated series.
The
right?
90s show,
The
yeah.
which I mean, you can't top it.
No, there's no topping
I mean,
it.
sure,
I
like
think
the animation, all right, whatever, but that's not
But
the point. The stories
the
is what's the point.
the Batman 2004 came pretty close, the first 2 seasons. And then it kind of started teetering away when it tried to do the Justice League thing in season 5, I think it was.
Yeah, no, but
But
it got
the
close.
Batman 2004 was good. You got to give that show its flowers.
Yes, the design.
Oh,
different.
the animation.
Oh, yes, the sleekness.
Oh, and
it
I
was-
love the young Batman. When I'm reading like a young Batman story, I think of that Batman.
right? Like he was pretty good.
Like
As
Kevin Conroy is Batman,
of course,
and
always.
that will always be. I
Yeah.
think that's always a fact.
Yep.
And when I'm reading comics and it's like an not old, but like established Batman,
Yeah.
I think Kevin Conroy's voice.
Mm.
But if it's a younger, like years 1 to when he gets Robin, so you're 3,
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
I give him that like 2004 animation show, the Batman's voice.
Okay. I don't know. I always hear Kevin Conroy when I'm like, you're gonna be very happy with me about this.
Oh.
Still on Batman. I started reading Batman: The Long Halloween.
Peak.
Amazing.
Yeah, peak.
I was just like, why have I not done this before?
Are you reading the compact version?
Yes, I got.
You
all
could
of
have,
it.
you could have just asked me, and I have the full art version.
I know, but I like to have it. I like to
That's fair.
have
That's fair.
comics, right? Now I'd like to have comics. I actually lent my dad V for Vendetta.
Oh, he's gonna like it.
I know. I'm
He's
like,
gonna
you
like
gotta
it.
read this. So yes, you're gonna be proud of me. I started reading it. Amazing.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Although, and I have yet to read its sequel, but I heard its sequel is actually better.
Oh,
And it's Batman Dark Victory. That's the sequel.
Dark Victory. Okay.
And so
I'm gonna have to-
that's like, I think it's Robin's origin story,
oh,
or like Robin's origin story is included. Again, I haven't read it.
yeah. No. Okay.
But-
well, that's next up, I guess.
Well, some of the stuff that I'm hearing and reading on, Instagram and stuff
Mhm.
is that Matt Reeves is taking a ton of inspiration. I mean, he already took a ton of inspiration from The Long Halloween.
He did. Like literally, I'm
But
reading
like,
and I was like,
from what
this
I'm
is-
hearing with the Batman Part 2, it's literally going to be The Long Halloween
Oh, okay.
with like a hint of dark, because you watched The Penguin, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So the Hangman character
Yeah.
is from Batman Dark Victory.
Oh, okay.
So when I watched The Penguin and I made that connection, I'm like, oh my God, the Batman Part 2 is going to be The Long Halloween.
Yeah.
If the Batman Part 1 was like a mix of 0 Year and Long
like,
Halloween,
yeah.
this is going to be a mix of Dark Victory and the other parts of Long Halloween.
Yeah. No. Okay. Matt Reeves, again, I trust Matt Reeves.
I do.
He
trust Matt Reeves.
delivered an amazing Batman after coming off of, like The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Tough act to follow, but he did it. and I'm like, you know what? You got me.
Yeah,
You
no,
got me.
I'm
in.
seated for Batman Part 2.
I'm in. Yep, I'm in.
Now there's another Part 2 that we want to talk about here, and it's not like, well, he said it's not a Part 2. He said it's more of like a Part 1.5.
Right.
But we got some Man of Tomorrow set leaks,
We do. Yes.
and we got to see
Lex Luthor in his war suit.
Oh my god!
It's so good. Oh my, the green, also like the green and a little bit of the hint of the purple. You're like,
And
oh.
you know what I love most? Nicholas Holt is actually wearing the suit and
Yes.
walking around and getting tossed around.
Not
in it.
CGI, folks.
Oh
Not
my God.
CGI. It's a practical wearable suit. That's all we want. We want practical suits.
You know, and we also saw Superman's suit. It's
yep.
a little. It's very similar. Very
A little
similar,
bit modified,
but it's a little more modern, I'd say.
yeah,
Like, I'd have
modernized.
Modernized.
Yeah.
But like I, if I'm not mistaken, in the photo I saw, it looks darker.
Like the blue, right?
The
It's
blue
like,
looks more
yeah.
kind of akin to Man of Steel's blue, not quite as dark.
no, but that was iconic too. But I think like again, it's been.
But
James
it
Gunn has
takes-
said 2 years, right?
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
it takes a
take.
lot more inspiration from the new 52 Superman suit. Now,
okay.
say what you will about the new 52 Superman. Some people liked it, some people didn't.
Okay.
I actually liked it. I read it. I read volumes 1 through 4,
Okay. Yeah.
and I quite enjoyed it. Now, yeah, he's characterized a little off. Granted, he
Okay.
doesn't really act like Superman all the time,
Okay.
but I liked the design. I like the art, and I like his suit. I don't know how I feel about the collar.
he has a collar in it.
He does have a collar in it, and I believe on the Man of Tomorrow suit, he also has the collar. He does have one in
Does he?
Superman.
Does he have a collar? I don't think so.
I feel like I remember him having a collar. Either way, I'm not a fan of Superman with a collar
Well,
because Superman with a collar makes me think of Injustice.
well, for me, like it always like I always go back to Homelander.
Yeah, 'cause he has a collar.
He has a collar, and he looks. Yeah, I don't know. Like
But you know what? I'm excited. We still don't know if Wonder Woman is in the movie or not.
well, they said that they were blocking off the streets in Atlanta because apparently some big celebrity was going to be there, and they were going to do some very interesting work. So everyone's suspecting that it's Wonder Woman. I kind of want to say that James is just playing with us, and he's just kind of doing all this.
What if it's not Wonder Woman? What if it's Orion, the New Gods? That would be a complete just like you think
180.
it's gonna be Wonder Woman, and then bam, here's the New Gods.
Yeah.
Because he's been saying we're not gonna get New Gods. We're not gonna get New Gods. We're not doing the New Gods.
That's
we're not
true.
doing the New Gods, and then bam. Although we are getting a Mr. Miracle animated show.
Are we?
We are, and it's gonna.
Okay.
It's from what I understand and from what I've read, it's gonna be kind of like an Invincible style treatment of the Mr. Miracle comic.
Oh, okay.
Which, if you haven't read it, I highly recommend that you read it. It's
Okay.
amazing. I believe it's, Tom King.
Yeah, Mr.
Tom
Miracle.
King's Mr. Miracle. I highly recommend it. So yeah, if you're listening and watching this, highly recommend it. But yeah, so Man of Tomorrow set 2 years after Superman, and that
Yep.
like we don't know too many story details.
But I think we can piece things together.
Yes,
a
from-
little bit.
from
what
what-
we have,
From what we
we've
have,
seen,
and
yeah.
like from the prison sequence that they were shooting a little bit ago,
yeah,
from what I've been reading, that takes place quite early on in the film.
that's good. That's good to hear. Because that means what? So Lex might
Lex
be
breaks out, I'm
breaks out,
assuming. That's
yeah.
got it. Or Lex gets broken out.
right now. We don't know who or well,
What?
I mean, what? True.
We don't know who or what breaks Lex out, but
I mean,
we got some ideas.
Yes, we do. I honestly, it seems like everything's kind of falling into place now.
Do we get a live action Parasite? I think Parasite breaks him out.
Be interesting.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little live action Parasite fight right at the start of the film.
Well, I think.
But I
Gunn is-
feel like, I don't know, maybe Metallo actually. Metallo might be better suited because Parasite, you can do a whole movie with Parasite. Right? Whereas Metallo, you could do a movie with
You
Metallo,
could,
but
like,
he's
he doesn't have the same like weight.
like the Rhino,
Yeah.
you know? Like
I mean, Rhino's cool, but like
there's bigger fish,
bigger fish.
right? So I think like you could see like
Mhm.
Metallo breaking Lex out. I mean, we didn't get a Metallo origin in anything, but I don't think we need one.
Well, I mean, we got introduced to a lot of people in Superman, so I think it's gonna be similar.
Yeah.
That we're just kind of
It could be Lobo breaking him out.
well, I mean, after Supergirl, maybe he just shows up.
Yeah. Speaking of Supergirl,
Yes,
it crashed the AMC ticketing on the
which
pre-sale.
You can already tell is gonna be.
I was not expecting that much hype to be around. Like I recognize that Supergirl's a very popular character,
but
like I didn't think, holy,
I
you
don't
know,
know.
like crashing the AMC app. Now I don't know what other movies have crashed the AMC app. I'm sure many movies have crashed the AMC app in previous.
probably, but
Like I didn't expect Supergirl to do it. I don't think Superman even crashed the AMC app.
no, it didn't. But it did gain a lot of feet. It had a lot of traction, so it worked. But I think Supergirl. I think we're just deprived of so much.
we haven't
DC.
gotten anything from DC since Peacemaker.
Yes. And then after Superman, we're still waiting. Well, I mean, we get
Which,
like a little show.
You know what? James Gunn, you're doing good with the drip feeding.
Yes.
You know?
My God, I'm
Like-
right there next to the file. I'm like, I'm waiting.
I'm just like, you know?
waiting.
Because like I feel like if he had done Supergirl in early 2026, then it would have been too much too fast.
Yeah.
You know?
No, his pacing is on point because we get Supergirl, then 2027, probably summer of 2027, right? Is that
Man of Tomorrow?
yeah, Man of Tomorrow?
July 2027, I
So,
believe, is
yeah,
what their
summer.
tentative release date is.
Yeah. So I mean, so I think
2027 is going to be a big year for DC.
it's gonna be it's gonna be a big year overall. I think 2027.
But like specifically DC, because like assuming Doomsday flops.
yeah,
Assuming Doomsday flops, which like monetarily it might not, but critically it might.
I think it would monetarily, but critically it might be praised
Yeah, either way.
because it needs to meet because it has a big budget.
Yeah.
and it has to cross like $500
Yeah.
billion to even make some.
Either
of
way,
back.
if it critically flops,
Mhm.
then 2027 is when DC makes its move.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
got
because
you
we
have a
get-
Superman movie coming out in the summer, and you have a
Batman Part Two.
Batman movie coming out in the winter.
Oh yeah.
Your two biggest hitters,
Yeah.
right? And what shows do we have on deck for 2027? I'm sure Creature
2027.
Commando season 2.
Yes.
Is that 2027?
I think so. DC. Let's see.
DC releases 2027. What do we got?
So yeah, so we have Man of Tomorrow. We have Batman Part 2. I guess Brave and the Bold.
That's not going to happen.
I probably no. It says expected 2027.
Yeah,
but
no.
probably
There's
not.
no way.
Those are like the big releases.
What about TV shows? Like, what do we got?
Uh,
Like Creature Commando season 2.
DC. Oh, come on.
I feel like Lanterns would no.
Well, no, Lanterns.
Lanterns releasing this year, so we
This
probably
year,
wouldn't get a
yeah.
season next year.
So then we have, yeah, so Man of Tomorrow, Batman Part 2, the Dynamic Duo, I guess we're getting.
Oh, that's the
yeah,
animated one.
animated
with
Robin origin movie.
with Nightwing and
But
Red
that's
Hood.
2028, so not really. Like you said, Mr. Miracle animated series, it's in production, hasn't developed yet. Well, a lot of these titles are just in development.
Well, that's the thing with DC is everything's in development right
yeah,
now.
so.
But anyway, you have two
Mhm,
big heavy hitters coming out in 2027,
yeah.
along with any TV shows. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure. I'm like 96% sure Creature Commando is coming out in 2027.
It has. I mean,
Didn't we get? We got a release date.
no, it says Creature Commandos is in development. So
Okay.
it's been confirmed that we get it.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I think it'll be late 2027 release.
I think so because what you have
Because Creature
summer-
Commandos season 1 came out at the end of 2025. No, 2024.
late 2024.
Late
right?
2024. Yeah. So like a late 2027.
Yeah. Because then you have Superman in 2025.
honestly,
right?
we could be getting Creature Commando season 2 at the end of this year.
Well, I don't know. I think that that might work actually because we only have Supergirl.
A
basically.
holiday release.
Yeah.
You go Supergirl, Lanterns, Clayface. Then you get a little bit of a breather. And then Creature
Mhm.
Commandos season 2 at the end of the year. Because like
Mm.
season 1 came out over the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. It depends how
Are you sure we don't have a release date for Creature Commando season 2?
Creature Commandos season 2. I think like they said that they're doing it. Let's see. It's expected in 2027.
Okay, so next year. Either early, like I'm guessing spring next year then. Because like thinking about the release calendar for DC next year, your summer is going to be dominated with Supergirl stuff.
For this year.
For this year, sorry. For next year, it'd be dominated by Man of Tomorrow stuff. Now, unless you're going to tie Creature Commandos into Man of Tomorrow, I could see them doing that. But like even then, you would drop Creature Commandos in the spring, build the hype, and then
you get
Man of Tomorrow in the summer.
Then you get Batman.
And then you go into Batman mode in the winter, which I'm sure we're also going to be getting Penguin season 2.
Well, yeah. Well, I like that. I hope they use the Penguin just to connect continuously Batman movie between Batman movie.
I think that's the plan.
I like that. I really do like that. I think that's honestly what Star Wars should be, but like it doesn't.
Well, because James Gunn stated that he wants to take a Star Wars like approach with how he builds out the DCU.
Yeah,
which I'm very happy about.
But he actually knows how to do it right. That's the difference. That's the difference with James. He knows what he can and cannot do.
But DC, if they kick it into high gear, starting next year,
yeah,
they got a chance here, especially if Doomsday doesn't land the way Marvel leads it to land.
Yeah, I mean, again, like. Doomsday. You also have Dune Part 3 that's going to be the end of the trilogy.
Yeah, Dune Part 3. That's a mega.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna watch Dune before I watch Doomsday.
I'm gonna go Dune and then Doomsday same day. I'm just gonna go Dune in the morning, Doomsday.
You're just gonna be in the theater for like the whole day.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, just block off a day. I'm like, no, guys, yeah, I'm not coming in.
But I want to kick it over back to Disney again because we got some news out of Marvel finally.
Yes. They've been silent for so long.
Yes. So Spider-Man Brand New Day, we got some new stuff there.
We got a couple new set photos. Other than that, I mean, not too much. But I mean, the set photos do look.
Yes.
I don't know who's taking these photos.
Got that one photo of Punisher and Spider-Man.
Yes, that one was cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, I like that.
I'm excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. I
am.
It looks to be. Like, I don't know, it looks grounded, but at the same time, it doesn't look grounded.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's only so much ground you can have with Spider-Man.
It's true.
Like, he is...
But, like, you could tell a street-level story with Spider-Man, and this does feel
it feels like a
street-level
well, especially
story.
with the Punisher. Like,
yeah.
He's as street level as it gets.
I was like, well, like, we're supposedly getting Hulk, and that's where I'm like...
Yeah, I'm like, well...
I don't know about it, but you know what? I'm hopeful. I think that
again,
Marvel
Tom,
there's a lot of potential there.
Tom, you have my faith. You've been doing good as Spider-Man.
But Marvel's big news this happened like on Monday.
Right? Was it Monday? Yeah.
We got an extended gameplay reveal of Marvel's Wolverine.
Which
holy
it looks so good.
Oh my god, man.
Like, I watched it and I was like, I need to get this game.
Dude, his healing factor is so good. His suit regenerates.
Yeah, though literally, like, I was watching.
I caught that in the
I was watching
trailer.
the extended gameplay, and it looks so cool how he heals. Like, he just like, and then just everything comes back. But I'm like, didn't he just get shot?
Yeah,
like,
I hope that was just a, because it's an early build of the game that we saw.
Right. Yes.
I hope that. Well, it's not early build. I shouldn't say that.
Well, I
but
mean,
like it's not the release build.
Yeah, it's not like the.
So hopefully that gets fixed. But
it's still pretty.
It
cool.
looks so cool. The gore.
The gore.
Oh my! Like yeah, if you have trouble, if you're a little queasy with the red stuff,
yeah,
maybe this game is not for you. And honestly, I think like, and a lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, I hope there's a gore setting." Blah blah blah. Blah. I'm like, you have to. In this day and age, you'd have to for accessibility purposes.
But at the same time, you could also, like, Insomniac can just say, nah, this is Wolverine.
I don't think Insomniac says no. I think that they put it.
I guess it's also Marvel too.
Well,
so.
yeah, and there's a game that released on Xbox that's exclusive a while back called Grounded.
Oh.
And so basically, it's kind of like a survival game, but you're the size of an aphid essentially.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
So spiders are big, and you live in this backyard.
Right. Okay.
That's the game world,
Mm-hmm.
and. Like, there's a setting, because obviously the spiders, they're realistic-looking spiders, and they're terrifying in the game. Like, I've played the game, and well, yeah. And the arachnophobia just takes away their legs.
Is that what people are afraid of?
With
arachnophobia?
So. Yeah, I think it's the legs.
I thought it was the eyes. I always thought it was the eyes.
Well, then you up the scale, like, because it's a scale. It takes away the legs on the first one, then it takes away the eyes on the second one.
So you just have these bodies floating, like,
which is arguably scarier.
Which is not creepier. All right. Well, all right.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for when we got the release date, which is September 15th, 2026. That's going to be my birthday present to myself, I think.
There you go.
And we also got confirmed appearances of a few characters
We
in the
do.
gameplay reveal,
Yeah.
starting with Jean Grey. And I know some people, not a lot of people, but some people were concerned about how she looked, to say. And you know what? Again, I would like to say what we watched, I highly doubt was the release build of the
Yeah,
game.
No,
So maybe her textures just aren't completely finished.
I think so because like I don't know, her design was like it's very basic.
It is a
obviously,
very
right?
basic design. Honest to God, I thought it was Scarlet Witch when I first watched the trailer, and then I
Me
looked and I was
too.
like, "That's Jean Grey." And I was
Well,
like,
I was so confused. I'm like, why is it purple? Why is her power purple?
"Well, that's right. That's what I thought."
and
I was
then
like,
I'm just
"This-
like, that's weird. But
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh wait, that's not. Huh? Okay, that I guess that's Jean Grey.
I guess so." But
I
we,
was so confused by that. I was like, what?
yeah, we also got to look at Sabretooth. Sabretooth looks amazing,
Deadly.
and the
He looks
voice
dead.
actor for Sabretooth. Actually, that's another thing. The voice actor for Wolverine. You know what? It's an interesting choice. It's not the voice I was expecting them to go with,
I
and it
was
didn't.
expecting like a raspy like.
Well, I was
loaded-
expecting it, like,
Yeah, like that. Like yeah, that.
But like, you know, I don't mind
he
it.
sounds chill.
He sounds
He sounds chill for what
He
he's
sounds
doing
like-
in the game.
sounds like kind of like Batman in a weird way. He sounds like how I would imagine a Batman
yeah,
to sound like.
yeah. He's got like he's got like that.
He's got that like clean tone
yeah,
to his
clean
voice.
Like
There's no
for someone
rasp.
that someone that smokes a ton of cigars
Yeah.
as he does, the man sounds great.
So we also got to look at Omega Red. We also got to look at the boss fight with Omega Red. A quick little glimpse.
Yeah, we got a glimpse.
We got a
right?
glimpse
Just
of the
little
boss
bit,
fight with
little
Omega
bit.
Red. That looked so cool.
It like well,
And I don't know if it was in like Harry, tell me your thoughts on the Omega Red clip.
I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like it just, but I'm not sure. Like again, there was only like a glimpse. of
Yeah.
it.
We also I don't know if it was a glimpse of Deadpool or someone wearing a Deadpool
I
costume.
saw that too.
But like is Deadpool in this game?
I hope not. Well,
Maybe
I mean,
maybe a side mission.
cameo?
Maybe like a side mission. Like you just,
Well, I mean, like they did say it's a linear game. It's not open.
Oh,
world,
yeah.
It's linear. So
you
whatever
can still have side missions in a linear
Yeah,
game. though.
exactly. So maybe we do.
Maybe there's a
something with
Deadpool side mission, you know?
Or maybe there's just a fanatic that's dressed as Deadpool, just trying to take on
I
Logan.
totally can see that too.
Right?
Actually. And
because
so
like this game, like it seems like they're just bringing everything.
well,
right
from what I
into
understand,
it.
it's set in the same universe as Spider-Man games.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So there is a wider Marvel universe at play here.
Yeah.
I don't know where in the timeline it takes place.
No, I neither do. Well, we don't really
We'd have to play we'd have to play the game. Like,
I guess we have to play the game.
but I also looked on right before the episode. I looked up online to see if there's any other characters that were revealed that maybe I missed. And so I missed these characters reveals other than two. Well, I missed one of these characters reveals. I missed Mystique. Mystique's reveal. I didn't
see Mystique though.
unless that's the girl that he's chasing. Is that Mystique?
I don't think so.
Like a young Mystique? Maybe. I didn't notice Mystique in the gameplay reveal.
Neither
If
did
you're in the
I.
comments,
Yeah.
don't flame me, please. I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
we're just trying to
So,
understand.
so if you guys saw Mystique at all in the trailer, please let me know where so
Let
I
us
can
know.
go back and see it.
yeah,
And then we got Bolivar Trask. We know we're
Yep.
fighting Bolivar Trask, right?
absolutely.
The Trask Industries logo was on those crates.
Everywhere,
Literally
everywhere,
everywhere. And
like everywhere.
The Sentinels.
This-
I'm excited for the Sentinels.
I love the kind of like retro design of the Sentinels.
Yes.
Like they look so, and like we get small Sentinels, right? But then we also get we got
The big ones, yeah.
big Sentinels. So those look cool too. I
But-
mean, I think this is one of the few games that I'm really excited, and I'm gonna have to convince.
I'm gonna cop it.
Yeah.
I'm copping Wolverine. And so Spider Noir came out. I have two or three episodes left
Okay.
in my watch through.
Yeah. So what'd you think?
I'm enjoying it so far. I'm watching it in black and white.
Of course, black and white too here.
And the reason why I'm watching it in black and white is because I was originally gonna watch it in color.
Mm,
And then I was on Instagram one night just scrolling, doing my thing.
yeah.
And I came across this post about it. And it said that in the black and white version, there's a ton of callbacks to old black and white films.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, that's why Nick Cage really wanted to do this TV show because there was so many callbacks to classic black and white movies and like the way the lights do and the colors and
Yeah.
how it all plays together.
And so that's why I wanted to watch it in black and white. I was just like, you know what, I want to see these references, and I have seen those references, and it's really, really cool.
Right? It's so good.
Also, the intro is amazing.
Oh yes, I mean that song. Just like I was like, at first I'm like, no, I'm gonna. But I was like, no, wait, hang on.
Yeah, I love the intro.
Let it play.
So we're possibly getting multiple seasons for this show?
Possibly. The creators said they had a wider kind of idea to take the character and like the world of New York in the 1920s.
I would also just like to say Nick Cage is like 65, isn't he?
He is.
Like, I don't know how long you can.
Or we could just like retcon the thing and then we get a new Spider Noir.
I don't know how long you can take between seasons in this show if you're going to be doing multiple seasons, right?
But
like,
again, at the
you would
same
have to get
thing,
season 2 within the next 2 years here.
At the same time, I'm like, it's Nick Cage. I think he'll do it up until like he can't do it. Like,
Yeah, they're gonna roll him out on a wheelchair.
Yeah. Literally, but the way Nick Cage plays this particular Spider, like B. Riley, I love it so much.
Oh, I love it.
It's such a like again, everyone's always stuck on Peter Parker and Miles Morales, but I love what Nick Cage is doing with Spider Noir.
In my opinion, there's been 2 other standouts from Spider Noir so far. Silvermane.
Oh yes,
Love him.
He's kind of funny at times.
And Janet.
Yes.
You know
oh
what?
my
And
God.
Robbie, the reporter.
Yes, Robbie. Yeah, they're great supporting characters, especially for like such an outlandish character that B. Riley is.
Yeah.
They keep him so grounded, but at the same time, he pulls them into this just weird world that he has to deal with constantly.
And like the use of Dutch angles. There's so many Dutch angles.
But I love it. It's so different from anything.
It's fun. It's a fun show.
It is.
Like so far, and I haven't finished it yet.
Neither have I.
But
so.
like I have it at a 6 out of 10 so far. Five episodes in.
Yeah.
5 or 6 episodes in. I can't quite remember.
Well, it's 8 episodes, so yeah. So
Yeah.
like you have 2 to go. So yeah.
Yeah,
6.
2 or 3 to go.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly what episode I finished last night.
But it's
a fun. It's definitely like, I wouldn't say it's like the Penguin where it's gonna completely blow you away and it's like,
No,
oh my
no.
gosh, this show is amazing. Like it's
Again,
a good show.
It is a good show, especially
You know,
like
and I'm interested to see if they go multiple seasons where they're gonna take the story, because they've introduced Flint Marko, who's Sandman.
yeah,
They've
which
introduced.
was so cool. The first fight that
Yes.
they have, like in the
Yes.
Again,
They've
I can't tell you
introduced-
too much about.
Well, no, I saw the first fight they
well,
got.
no, not you, but like I mean, the listeners, the
But,
viewers,
Like they also introduced Tombstone,
Yes,
and then they
yeah.
introduced Electro.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I'm curious what other Spider characters are gonna go and try to adapt. Like, are we gonna get a Venom Noir, like a
Ooh.
Goblin Noir?
Ooh,
You know, like all of these. There's a lot of characters they could go with
And just
here.
give them that like retro 50s twist, like
I think-
20s twist.
I
yeah.
think the character that you have to do, if you're like, it's gotta be Mysterio.
yes,
He lends himself
He
so
would
good
be
to this, right?
perfect.
Like, and you know,
especially with the illusion, the way he could do the illusion.
and I feel like we're far enough removed from Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio
Yeah.
to give him another go here. You know?
But now, okay, so who would you cast as Mysterio?
Oh, I have
in
no idea.
Spider Noir.
Bruce Campbell.
I was gonna say Bruce Campbell. Literally, I'm like Bruce Campbell. I want Bruce Campbell's Mysterio. Sam Raimi had a plan for Bruce Campbell to be Mysterio. I want to see Bruce Campbell.
You know who actually could honestly do a decent Mysterio too?
who?
Andrew Garfield.
Ooh.
Andrew Garfield is Mysterio. I think that that could be fun.
That'd be interesting, but I think we're just still stuck on him being Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
It would be
it's
interesting.
gotta be Bruce Campbell.
But I don't know. I locked in like Bruce Campbell. It has to be Bruce Campbell. Like,
There's no one else.
and he would fit like opposite of Nicolas Cage.
It'd be
Bruce
so
Campbell
good.
would be so good. Like he has that just flavor that Nick Cage could just feed off of.
Like a whole season of just those two duking
Just
it
those
out. Like,
Like even they don't even have to be fighting. Even if they're like sitting in like a coffee table, I would love to see that just with Spider Noir and like Mysterio.
so we're running short on time. We got about 6 minutes here.
Okay, yeah, no.
So, Fredo, what have you been getting into recently? What's been tickling your fancy?
Well, I told you I started Long Halloween, which I'm so enjoying. Like, literally, I like.
What part are you in?
I am now. I just got up to like chapter 3 or part 3. or
Oh,
whatever
so
it is.
you're early.
early, yet still very early, but I love it already. Like just everything that I've seen, I'm like, this is so cool. And some of the big panels in the comic, they're so cool.
Yeah.
And like
The big spreads.
well, especially like when he's chasing Catwoman, you're just like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
the artwork in the Long Halloween is like it.
Also, like I don't like sure like there have been more terrifying like I guess depictions of the Joker, but in this one, his twisted smile, it just
He looks like a cartoon character in a good way.
in a good way, and I'm like, this is so like unsettling, but not that I have to look away. It's just it's weird. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah.
And got to finish Spider Noir. Been watching that.
Been working my way through that one.
But that's honestly it. That's like we're just waiting now for Supergirl. I guess. We
No
gotta go see
games.
that.
No games for you.
No. But I'm being tickled. I'm being tickled after watching Wolverine. I'm like, I kind of
The PlayStation calls to you.
It does.
Like a goblin mask.
It's just sitting there. I'm like, I think I'm not using it to the fullest potential. I'm getting tickled though. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Yeah.
All right.
So maybe by next episode, hopefully I have more news on games.
Okay. And then films. You watched anything recently other than
Not really. No.
No?
I mean just
other than like
Obsession
Backrooms and Obsession?
Yeah, those were kind of it. And now I'm like again Supergirl. That's like our big
That's the big one coming up.
big one. So
June 26th, the release date on that one.
Yes. So we got to figure out when we got to see that.
Yeah, we are 23 days. Yeah, nope, 22 days away from release date for Supergirl. I'm excited.
No, I'm like after hearing Lobo after hearing Jason Momoa as Lobo, I'm like, oh, he's just so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason Momoa is cool.
I hope we
already.
get I hope we get a little mini series with Jason Momoa as Lobo.
Like his just little adventures as
Yeah,
Lobo.
just like-
yeah. Well, he's like a bounty hunter, right? So
Yeah,
you
like
could just-
Lobo's adventures, something like that. Like it's just like a maybe 6 episode season.
I feel that
Like the episodes can be like 30 minutes long, not
right?
even
like
like,
not
you know,
even not too long.
just like
right?
something fun, just Jason Momoa screwing around out in
Right.
space.
That's all we want.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Yeah, it's
Just
that'd
give
make me
to
happy.
him. Yeah, that'd make me happy. That'd keep me in the loop for like every DC project. Just give me a little bit of Lobo, just a little bit.
Yeah,
So-
I'd be down for it.
So what have you been getting? Comics, movies?
All right, so
shows?
there's a list here. All right,
you should have gone first. Then.
probably, but I currently have, or I'm finishing up reading DC Comics 0 Year.
Oh, okay.
It ties in with the Batman New 52 series. By
Okay,
Scott
I was
Snyder.
wondering how's it going with that?
But it's really cool. There's a lot of interesting takes on
our
the characters'
superheroes?
origins.
Okay, yeah.
But it's the New 52. Like the timeline is completely out of whack.
Yeah.
Nightwing is happening at the same time as Batman. Like it's this whole
okay.
thing.
Just everything fun
Yeah,
at once.
yeah. It's pretty much like the Superstorm. Like they're telling it's a story very similar to like a Katrina situation where Gotham is facing a massive storm.
Oh, okay.
And this is where, the callback from the Batman by Matt Reeves,
Yeah.
the Riddler blew the levees.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be just devastating.
Yes,
for Gotham.
exactly.
Okay.
So that's this whole
Mhm.
plot. But that's been fun. I picked up some more Absolute Batman.
Nice.
Gonna be
nice.
reading that.
Okay.
And then I'm also slowly making my way through the book Project Hail Mary,
Okay.
which
Alright.
so far I've been enjoying more than I enjoyed the film.
Definitely
because
worth a read, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think, and it's an easy read too. It's not very long.
Yeah. No, it's like
It's
only,
36 chapters, I believe.
Yeah. So again,
Like
It's
that. And
definitely not
that
War
sounds a lot more like the chapters
No.
are like maybe
but again, if
at
you've
most.
ever read like War and Peace,
Oh yeah, you'll blaze through.
yeah.
It. But yeah, and then on the TV show front, obviously just Spider Noir.
Yeah.
And then games, I just finished up my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nice.
I didn't cry this time.
Also, another game I have to get into.
Oh my
really
god,
quickly.
yeah. But yeah, I didn't cry this time.
Really?
I've cried every
After,
other
like,
time.
the third time you've done.
Yeah, no, I've cried every other time. I didn't cry this time.
Well, that's good. You're healing.
Yeah, and so
Kind
now
of. Not really, but
now I'm playing this like Metroidvania God of War spinoff called God of War Sons of Sparta on the PS5.
I don't think I've heard that one.
It's fun, man. It's actually really
I mean,
fun.
God of War is fun. Like, just,
But it's not like a regular God of War game. It's like a 2D game. You ever play Terraria?
Yeah, like
It's kind of like
when
that.
I was 12.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Or like
Okay.
I don't know. It's Terraria is not a good comparison.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
But like
with
you've never played any other games, so it's kind of hard.
Well, I mean, like I know other games, I just haven't played them though. Like,
Just like
what would be like the number one like comparison?
well, Metroid.
Metroid. Okay.
Yeah, like that's the vibe, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or like, do you play Ori and the Blind Forest or Ori and the Will of the Wisps?
No.
Okay. Well, it's yeah. It's Metroid. It's a Metroidvania-esque game.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But yeah, it's fun. I only have a couple hours in it. Like I just started it, and
so
it's
brand
yeah, and it's like it's Kratos, right? But
new. Yep.
pre anything. Like he's like maybe
So he's in Sparta basically.
he's in
like-
Sparta
yeah.
and he's like maybe 14. Not
Oh,
even.
Oh, so he's like really young.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like
okay.
he's
not angry yet.
Young. No, well,
I mean, he's angry.
he's still
but, like-
angry, but he's not
But like
as
when God of War
angry.
takes over, like he's really angry.
Well, like what I'm doing is I'm doing like a playthrough of the God of War series in order.
Oh, from,
So
like,
it'll go,
beginning.
it'll go
Mm.
God of War, Sons of Sparta,
Right.
and then God of War Ascension,
Okay. Yeah.
and then I want to say it's Ghost of Sparta, the first game, then Chains of Olympus, then the second game, then the third game, then God of War 2018, and then Ragnarok, and then they just recently revealed the newest God of War Laffy. But it's
Oh, I haven't
he
heard that
plays
one.
his wife.
Oh.
It takes place around the same time as God of War 2018, from what I saw in the brief glimpse I got. I didn't watch the whole gameplay reveal,
Okay.
but the combat looks to be a little improved from Ragnarok.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks interesting. I'm probably gonna get it.
Well, I mean, like again, God of War is always interesting, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, but that's basically what I've been up to. Yeah, just getting into that kind of thing. You know.
Awesome. I mean, that's great spending of time. Like,
Yeah, you know,
and
being
also
productive.
summer's around the corner. You're gonna have like,
Yeah,
I don't know about loads of time, but you'll have time.
you'll have time.
You'll have
but
time.
with that, we are actually over time by about 2 minutes here.
Yeah,
so
we gotta cut. We
yeah,
gotta cut.
we gotta cut the feed. Cut the feed. But no, special thanks goes out to MRU and CMRU for putting us on their platform and letting us use their studio.
Yep.
If you are watching at home and actually, you know what, yeah, if you're, you know what, you want to do this?
I don't know. You're better at it.
No, you've never done it before.
Okay.
You do
it. What is it? Follow us on YouTube because that's where
Subscribe on
our
YouTube.
subscribe on YouTube, but do follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We're trying to get other platform ready.
Yeah, and if
But,
you have opinions on our opinions, please let us know.
We wanna hear your
We want to hear it. We
opinions.
want to see
Yeah.
the comments. Give us the discourse. We love it.
Or else we believe we're just doing this for nobody.
It's true. It's true. It's you know, it's a very hard time for Fredo. I have to comfort him nightly.
We have long talks.
He calls me.
hour-long
He
talks.
calls me in the dead of night.
Yes. Yeah.
But nope, that's gonna do it from myself, Gabe, and Alfredo, and the Retcon crew members that couldn't make it today. That's gonna do it from us. We'll catch you in our 10th episode. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.